Well, hi folks, coming towards the end of March now. I think it's about the 19th or 20th of March, so it's about time to plant. I'm a bit later this year. Some early potatoes in the polytunnel or greenhouse. I'd usually set these off about middle of February, but I've been a bit late this year with everything. So we're going to give a few a go. Just going to grow them in very small pots. These are 10-litre pots. I'm going to put 2 seed potatoes in, and they're just going to be grown all the time under cover, under the protection. So I can do them a little bit earlier, and it should give me a little bit of a crop about 6 to 8 weeks before the ones outside will be ready to harvest. And I won't be planting those for another month yet because it's still really cold. So what I'm using this year is last year's onion compost. This is the compost I grew all my giant onions in last year, so there's no point in wasting that. And all I'm going to add to that is a sort of handful of bloodfish and bone to each 10-litre pot, and each 10-litre pot I'm going to put 2 seed potatoes. So what I'll do first, I'll just put about a couple of inches of the compost in, a little bit of bloodfish and bone, mix it in. So there's about 2 inches at the base there, and then I'm just going to use 2 of these seed potatoes, put them with the sprouts. They've been nicely sprouted and chitted, so I'll put those with the sprouts facing upwards in the bottom, and then I think to do is mix a little bit of this in here first, and then really all I'm going to do with this is top the pot right to the top with this compost. And it is quite moist, so I've no need to water it. And I'll just leave these in the greenhouse, polytunnel, and if they do start to come up a bit early and we've still got frost, I'll put fleece on just to protect them. And I should be getting hopefully a couple of pound of potatoes from each pot. I bought my seed potatoes this year, instead of buying them from the seed catalogues where they charge you a fortune for postage. I went to my local garden centre, a little independent one, and you can buy them by weight. So instead of them, like in the seed catalogue, sometimes they send you huge ones, and they're no better than a little one like that, except they cost a lot more, and these were they worked out about 6p each. So really it's going to be 12p per pot and a handful of fertiliser, and that's all it's going to cost me. So can't really go wrong with that, and we should have some nice little new potatoes sort of end of March, end of May time. So it couldn't be easier, but it's just nice to get a few started off a little bit earlier than they would be outside. It always gives you a head start. It's the day after Storm Gareth, and I'm just came up here really to see if my polytunnel was still standing, and thankfully it is. So anyway, that's it, couldn't be easier. I'm going to do 4 of these, and hopefully we should get some, can't see a thing, the sun's actually shining. Should get some early spuds, but that's about it, couldn't be easier. Just growing a few little early potatoes, Nicola variety I think these were, in some pots, and we should be on and running shortly. That's about it folks, see you later.